It's the first Sunday of the month, so I'd like to reinstate our parish purpose. We are forming the saints that God is calling us to be by providing faithful teaching, authentic worship, compassion, service. Our faith and actions nourish engaged Catholics, inspire unengaged Catholics, and invite all to Christ's church. My bulletin article this week is all about how I have seen our purpose fulfilled in these last 3 months in the midst of the corona pandemic. So I ask of you to read that. And the way that, so that's kind of our purpose fulfilled. But I'd like to address something that I can address to all of you for the very, very first time on this Sunday. As you know, in the month of June, we normally announce priestly adjustments and changes across the Archdiocese. So today I have to announce to all of you that I will be remaining here at All Saints Parish after 6 years, which is the completion of one term. I will be remaining here at All Saints. I cannot guarantee you another 6 years, but I can guarantee you at least this next year until something dramatic happens or whatever that might be. But I am very excited to continue my time here at All Saints, and I will say that one of the reasons why I'm excited is because we have a parish purpose. When the pandemic hit, and on March 17th, it announced in our diocese that we were shutting down all of our churches completely, sealing our doors, and no sacraments being available to the people in any type of form, it was very easy for me as a pastor to know exactly what to do because we had a purpose. I simply said, okay, our purpose is faithful teaching, authentic worship, and compassionate service. We're called to nourish, inspire, and invite. So if that's the case, then if that's what we were doing before the pandemic, then that's exactly what we need to be doing right now. It will just look differently. If you have a purpose, your purpose will always remain the same. It'll just look differently. And it really has been a tremendous joy and delight to be a priest of this parish because we have a very clear defined purpose. Faithful teaching, authentic worship, and compassionate service. I can't guarantee that that will always look the way that it does today. But I can guarantee you that we will always fulfill that purpose. Any organization that will thrive is an organization that is constantly open to adapting how it fulfills its purpose, but will always remain tried and true to fulfilling that purpose. I'll give you a quick example. Who remembers Blockbuster Video? It doesn't exist anymore. What was the purpose of Blockbuster Video? To provide videos and entertainment to America. At a board meeting one day at Blockbuster, it was presented to them, should we go online? And at that board meeting, they said no. Blockbuster, who had a wonderful purpose to bring films and media to the American people, were unwilling to adjust. And because they were unwilling to adjust, they died. I will tell you that there are parishes and institutions in our church and in our world that post-COVID-19 will die because of their unwillingness to adapt their purpose, their vision, and their mission. We as a parish, in many ways, have actually been doing more during the pandemic than we were doing prior to the pandemic. We just changed the way it looked. That's what organizations do. We will only be a successful and thriving and vibrant parish if we remain faithful and true to our purpose. It will radically look different. But I can guarantee you as our pastor that we will remain faithful and true to it. Because that is what God is calling us to do. God is calling us to form saints. And you can't form saints without faithful teaching, authentic worship, and compassionate service. That's what it is to be a saint. And I will guarantee you as my time here as the pastor, I will continue to foster that and nourish that and give my all to that. Because that's what it is to be a pastor. That's what it is to be a father. And I will not abandon you. I will not leave you. I will not desert you. So know that I will continue to do that to the best of my ability, striving to be a saint with you in the midst of these trying times, but always with faith and hope before us. Through God's grace, may it be so. So as I always like to say, this is how I see our purpose being fulfilled. How have you seen it fulfilled, and how is God inviting you to fulfill our purpose? Through God's grace, may we be the saints that he's calling us to be. Amen. Please stand.